This is my TomTom Rider 550. It's fully touchscreen. It has about 7-hour battery life, and I paid just over £300 for it. So it's very good. So you touch it, and on the back what we see is speakers on both sides. This is where it clips into the holder, and this is where it charges as well. So on the bottom you have a slot for a micro SD card, which is for extra storage. So in terms of USB, there's one on the back. This is good for charging and transferring files, but I trust their cloud system, and I'll show you through that later on. So what I'll do now for you, I'll turn it on. So there's just a little on button up at the top here. And it's a very crystal clear display. You can zoom in and see where you want to go to. In terms of maps, this is how everything shows up. You can pan around, and they've already added various different racetracks as well. So it's very useful. There are a few options. You can tap and go to where you need to go, or you can use the search function, search, and you can type where you want to go as well. So there's some very useful places in there already, but you can also type for an address. This is how I have mine set up, with the sat-nav sticking out over the tank. It still gives me easy access to the key, and I can still see all that's going on the speedo too. Putting it on is as easy as lining it all up, holding the mount, getting it lined up. And there we go, a nice firm clip. It gets easier as time goes on, but because this is all so new still, it hasn't really worn in much. Small benefit of having it all wired together is when you turn your key, your sat-nav receives power and automatically shows you where you just were. And for me, when I turn my key off, it tells the sat-nav to power down, and then you get a small countdown, and then it turns itself off. It's a massive difference because when you have your gloves on, you're constantly taking them on and off, but this is one less thing to have to worry about. So take it off, pull the tab, and give it a pull.
So while I was editing this video, I thought I'd show you the TomTom Online. So I didn't know about this when I brought the TomTom, and I didn't realise it would be this complex either. What you can do on here is things like plan a route. So we'll start one in Welwyn that takes us to the bike stop in Stevenage. And you can change car, bike, bus, caravan. It's really set up. So it shows you the small times, and you can also plan a thrill as well. So this is how you choose curvy roads, straight roads, and if you're not in a rush, this is a brilliant thing to try out. You can save it to your own routes, which is how you use their cloud software to download it straight onto your sat-nav and share it with others. And here you can see I'm just looking at places as well. So with the places, you can add this to your current route, or you can use them as a start. So here we go. This is Goodenough College from Welwyn Garden City. So it's just calculating things. You can choose fastest. And what I like as well is you get a few options. I personally like to take the M1 for as long as I can. So you see here, it hasn't chosen the M1 for me. If I click this, there I can. And you can also go on My Routes. So My Routes are the routes I've downloaded from other people. You see here, this is the Wales Weekender. What I really like about this is that if you need to just get away for a few days, someone's already created it. It shows you the time, the distance, and where it is. It's got a little description, which is really nice. So there's the Grand Tour route, which somebody's already done. So this is the route done by the 3 boys from the Grand Tour. Shows you where it is, how long it'll take. This is 6.5 hours, so I would do that in one very long day or split it into 2 days. There's other ones like Bolton Abbey to Kippax, which is again 37 miles, and it's just another one I found online. I've got an intention of doing it. But this is all brilliant stuff. It all comes free. I don't pay monthly for any of this. This is just part of the package. So when it's loading TomTom road trips, these are new ones as well. So these are the non-UK ones. You can choose ones in England. This is the Atlantic Ocean Road in Norway, which I'd love to do. You can download the route, copy it to your route, or you can edit it if you want to change things about it. So I hope that's been of some use to you. I thought I'd show you while I'm here. And thanks for watching my videos. I'm very new to this YouTube, so I've got more on the way, but please do tell me if you like things and if there's anything you want to see. Thanks.